That's utterly brilliant. But I want to go back to something you said earlier in another conversation about the importance of sunlight and the importance of fresh air. What you're really telling me is that the things we're doing wrong is number one, we're violating the human spirit, the family spirit, the community spirit. And number two, we're violating the connection between people and sunlight and the earth. Basically, how we're handling this is almost like a bureaucracy that is slicing and dicing everything up, and it's killing the patient.
It's perfect geometry. It's entirely appropriate. Again, we need to this is cathartic. We need to meet with the bogeyman that we have incubated and stewarded over generations. And this is what is now emerging in the field. We can only move to that greater golden dawn, that great becoming, that next evolutionary upgrade, once we have engaged, self-elected to engage that catharsis. I believe this is a meta collective cathartic exercise. We haven't quite woken up to that in the mainstream, but I believe in a very short period of time we will. I think we'll feel entirely embarrassed by this episode in our evolution, but it's acceptable because it's moving from an unconscious civilization to a conscious one.
So on the one hand, we need to reconnect to ourselves, our families, our community, and Mother Earth. And on the other hand, we need to understand that we are one. I love the whole Trump thing, where we go one, we go all. And I think Q is utterly brilliant. And so somewhere in here, what you're really saying is we need to connect spiritually. We also need to connect collectively. And in that collective catharsis lies salvation.
Nicely put.
For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Jesus saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
So the most important thing that we can individually concern ourselves with is our own inner journey, and not to give a damn about the external world or the explicit world. It is so much more important that we focus on our own footsteps, not the objective.
So no objective, but what is the vision when you create the platform, when you create a new Earth nation or the project? So what is the vision? Is the vision a better word?
It is more than a better world. It is a better state of being. It is a higher state of consciousness whilst we are in our third density field of expression, whilst we are inhabiting bodies and we are living in a physical plane. The New Earth Nation is establishing and has already established its own law academy and law commission and tribunal for natural justice, which we engage with later this year. Citizens' juries, citizens' grand juries. These are going to be words that you'll be very familiar with in the coming months and the years.